Well, I kind of touched about the war, well, special operation that actually Israel is doing right now against Hamas. Um, yeah, some people, well, Hamas obviously captured, taken, took hostages, is taking hostages about what, like 200, 300 people, something like that. Some of them have been returned. A lot of people have been killed by Hamas, and it's just disgusting. And I'm glad that Israel seemingly doesn't give a fuck anymore what the rest of the world sort of says. Some condemnation that some countries sort of express, and yeah, they seemingly just want to end this shit, end Hamas like completely, whatever it takes, however long it takes. They're just done. That was the last straw, sort of broke the camel's back in terms of like their patience, I guess, with them. And yeah, although I want to say, like, I'm not the biggest sort of like source of good information about Israel and everything. I don't know the history of the conflict that well, and from what I've seen, from like a few videos of people way smarter than me, they were talking that Benjamin Netanyahu, right, is not a particularly great person, so to speak. And actually, like the previous or one of the I forgot, it was like I think it was like in 2000s. There was a leader in Israel who was actually doing a lot to sort of rectify the relationship, not only between sort of um, Palestine, right, and Israel, but also with like Arabic countries, at least a bit, so on and so forth. Oh, I forgot the name. I don't think I'm gonna find it right now. Whatever, whatever the name is. And then essentially Netanyahu came and said, like, no, fuck everything. We're gonna be sort of doing it all by force. Something along those lines. That's at least what I got from couple videos that I've been watching on this particular stuff, which is, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's not particularly great look. Um, but obviously what Hamas has done right now, well, not right now, but 2 months ago, is absolutely horrendous. And every fucking moron who supports like fucking free Palestine and all those marches, I was looking at this, especially like fucking these huge marches like across like some bridge in London, right? Or like fucking braindead moronic fucking um kids, like students at some universities in US or whatever, going and like tearing down um images, photos of those who have been like captured and who are missing right now, captured by Hamas, and are missing right now, and so on and so forth. Like, and they're tearing down those like posters, right? Or people who've been killed. It's I was looking at this, it's like, fuck my life. You people are so brain dead. You don't even understand how brain dead you are. And like, you're at the university. Like, you're supposed to be getting smarter than, and seemingly you're getting absolutely fucking like, brain dead. So I don't know if it's like just American universities that completely failing fucking people and are a complete total waste of time. Is it across the whole globe? Well, seemingly, because I've seen those protests in support of Palestine, which is again like, okay, be in support of Palestine. What it has to do with Palestine if it's just right now it's strictly about Hamas and what they're doing? Yeah, support your Palestine. Go there, help them. If you want so much, go live there. Because yeah, otherwise, like, what are you fucking doing, you clowns? What are you fucking doing? It's so disgraceful. Just so disgraceful. It's not like Israel bombing fucking Gaza or West Bank for that matter, whatever, right? It's from those territories the rockets are flying, not from Israel. It's so insane. It is so fucking insane. I mean, it is insane to me how the whole Israel was created and why exactly it's been devised exactly like that. Like, for fuck's sake, if you're creating sort of new country for Jewish people, divide it somehow that wouldn't fucking do that. West Bank and Gaza Strip, like, do something more manageable, more like clever. I don't know, but yeah. Regardless of the things of like 80 years ago, whatever is going on right now is obviously a tragedy, and tragedy is always like about civilians, right? It's been about civilians in Israel that have been absolutely brutally fucking murdered on a scale of hundreds, if not thousand, something plus hundreds, several hundreds of people, right? And right now, obviously, civilians in Gaza are are the ones who suffer the most. The same goes, about the war in Ukraine. The civilians in Ukraine are the ones who suffer the most, and it's tragic. It's fucking tragic. Fucking tragic.